That's a self-report more than anything else that you could have possibly said. Please go up to any normal person in the real world and present both of us in any commentary, shape, or...
Oh my God, Hasan. Nah, I gotta put on the G-Way Blackest for this. I need like, yeah, everybody has to listen up. Wake up. If you look into your local Wally World, your local Walmart, whatever local grocery chain, whatever John it may be, and you show someone your average clip of Hasan Piker,
I'm saying it,
versus your average clip of Asmongold, you know what I'm saying? The regard that they're going to be favoring Hasan, just even in general, versus even just like Asmongold, but just in general, is not a high likelihood. Now you can argue. You could cherry bait, you could cherry pick, you could really just like, yo, find like the worst clip. You can. What if all the clips are the worst clip? Hasan, this is a dead argument, brother. You gotta watch your own clips. These are bad. Yeah, we're not going for this, John, bro. Bomboclat wagwan. This one right here was a real bunda.
Bomboclat!
Like, yo, what are we talking about, Hasan? What are we talking about? It's a dumb one. A stupid one. A brainless one. You already know what it is, baby. The Daily Slops. Sloppy! Of course, more work's happening out in the EHDI Plus cinematic universe. And in specific... Hasan! Of course, because you already know, Hasan is coping Malding seething once again. Of course, over Secret Mara. The Roach King, Asmongold. Because, yeah, heads in his chat are giving him the one guy death. The G-boys are absolutely cooking him this time around, I ain't gonna lie. Because apparently, heads are saying that Asmongold does his job better than him. And Hasan is, of course, responding, coping, Malding, and seething, saying that, again, people out in the real world, you know what I'm saying, the normies, the normal heads, not the unemployed heads like us. A job? Oh, never. Couldn't be me. Rotting in the boss's basement. Shout out to the boss. You already know. But yeah, he's saying that the normies out there, they prefer him and his political rhetoric, ideologies, opinions, and such over Asmongold. Yeah. No, like I say, you show him a clip, that ain't happening. But you already know he's getting one guy hefty, so we, of course, got to check it out, because I got to see the Malding. But yeah, moving on from that, like we talked about yesterday, there was unfortunately an attack out in Australia, and now Hasan is once again now responding. We had seen a little bit of it yesterday, but now we're seeing again. He is still blaming Israel and the Mossad. Of course he is. Everything leads back to the conflict. You're doing this when there's a... Yeah, we know that goes back all the time. Yeah, we know. Absolving himself of a criticism by using and leaning on the conflict. We know that gets down. And of course, heads like Roach King, Asmongold, you know what I'm saying, Ethan, and even Sneeko. We're on his head top about it, so you know we definitely got to check that out. And Frogan is still ulting, still melting down. After heads were now saying, of course, with her nails, looked like she had got her nails done. She had money to do that, but not money to pay her rent, pay her lawyers, pay her attorneys or legal counsel, because a lawsuit frying her, she's boxed. Definitely about to be settling like Casey Tron, if not defaulting. Yeah, so we definitely got to check that out too. And apparently, one of the San Opera Girly Pops.
Girly pop.
Girly Pop. Pokimane is apparently still on the meltdown tip. I don't know. She's apparently making videos about something with her in the shower. So, yeah. Lots of Johns in the Daily Slops, mixy and messy as always. So let's not waste any more time, baby. Trilly talks everything. Trilly does indeed up everything every single time. Let's see what Hasan and the rest of the Daily Slops on the HDI Plus Cinematic Universe got for us this time. Of course, the Daily Slops means one of my glorious Slop Kings. Shout out, shout out, love. With Pegasus. And you know, baby, we're at Hasan is panicking right now. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG live video, OG Daily Slops, down in the description. Firstly, sure to love it, of course. Le Pegasus. You already know. The legendary series. Diabolical. And we got to see what's working around this time. So let's not waste any more time.
Welcome back to a series so consistent. We've crossed episode 200 in today's video.
The legendary
Hasan is melting
series.
down over Asmongold again after one of his chatters decided to rage bait him. The chatter points out Hasan only hates Asmongold
The one guy of doom.
because he's better than him at his job, and he starts losing it. He refuses to ban them and continues arguing back and forth, saying the average person in the real world prefers him to Asmon. The
Look up.
delusional. He then starts pulling up multiple chatters, getting chain triggered, claiming that these people are in an echo chamber. Look who's talking. Hasan has
Blatant hypocrisy.
responded to the tragic shooting in Australia by instantly saying America bad. He then starts playing victim, saying people are trying to clip him because of the tragedy. Hasan most affected, of course.
No, bro, you're just clip chimping him, bro. It's out of context. You're not watching a 7, 8, 9, 10-hour stream.
He's once again using Israel as his get out of jail free card. Asmongold has responded calling him out. He claims the real reason Hasan is scared is because these situations might be tied back to his community.
Political rhetoric, ideologies, opinions.
Ethan has jumped in to cook Hasan along with Sneeko. Frogan is apparently still stealing
Based?
content after being sued for copyright. She has responded to the claims that she's not broke after people caught her $100 nails. Pokimane continues her midlife crisis, posting absolute gooner bait, talking about other people cleaning her in the shower. Subscribe or you gotta bench press Frogan. Your goal.
Definitely diabolical.
Let's up those
Numbers up, and them cliffs never getting lived down. And that sure is grass on both darts, cause oh boy, that bench press gonna be FD. Take it away, Jellywick!
Oh.
Let's up those numbers!
Now let's begin. Right, so 3 things are guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Hasan Malding over Asmongold.
Absolutely. Approved.
So here, a chatter brings him up, and Hasan once again loses it. Hasan goes at it with Asmongold chatter. Now, he isn't even beefing with the creator, he's beefing with the chatters. You hate that he's better than you,
The roaches always scatter.
Lamau. So first it starts with the Hasan chatter. Does Asmongold, being your top political streamer competition, ever make you wonder if there are some inherent limitations to Twitch political commentary?
Some inherent
How the fuck is what? How would it? What? No, I gotta hear this.
limitations of Twitch political commentary. I think it makes me wonder about the inherent limitations of
Yo.
Twitch political commentary?
some inherent limitations.
Yo, Hasan, if this guy, the Roach King, Asmongold, you already know, if he be fucking up and messing up your PR, why the hell are you watching him? Why the hell were you cherry picking his chat? You are such a fucking liar, bro. A blatant hypocrite.
The Twitch political commentary. I think it makes me wonder about the inherent limitations of the average American's IQ more than
Nick, what? You be telling every motherfucker to critically think. Now you gotta question an average American's IQ? Why? Because they're not sucking your cock? What the fuck are we... Bro, this is so bullshit, bro. It's every fucking day.
inherent limitations to the platform's allowance on.
And then you're fucking smiling, doing that little cheeky ass laugh, boy, trying not to chuckle. Boy, you know that shit dumb as hell.
Well, not even average American. He has mostly a European audience, right? The average Westerner, mega cope for usual. Yeah, you talk. Look.
Okay, before we read that, we gotta address the bullshit. He's talking about the average American's IQ. I mean, what about the average Hasan viewer's IQ? Fuck.
Yeah, we don't even want to talk about those pathetic, wretchful, subhuman homunculoids. Those G-boys, their IQ? Oh, God. Let's bring it back to Fallout, man. The intelligence stat? Try a -3.
Reaching negative numbers here, dude. How is
No breeze.
that even possible? I mean, they gotta make like a Veritasium video about that one on how a human being and his audience actually broke the laws of physics, right? They destroyed the stupid barrier to reach a new level previously unthought of. They thought it was impossible. They thought it's violating mathematics, but apparently Hasan and his goon squad managed to do it. Congratulations, Hasan. You get the Guinness World Record for that one. Also, I don't really know what he was yapping about there. I'm pretty sure Asmon's biggest audience is in fact Americans. Yes, he does have
like, yeah, it would definitely be America.
European viewers as well, but usually when you're doing commentary about America, creators in America, drama about America, and there's Twitch streamers and YouTubers involved, your audience is likely from that place too. My audience is obviously majority American as well, and so is every other commentary, slop, or drama Twitch channel that is streaming to an American audience. It's different if you speak another language, of course, or you're catering to.
That's exactly what I'm about to say. I'm like, the first like barrier to this is just definitely whatever language you speak. It will, like, your dominant audience will be from whatever country like has that dominant language. Obviously, since like the dominant language in North America to speak English, and English watchers are more like, what the fuck is the word? Dumbass Trilly. Stupid ass. Never being the dumbass allegations. They're more likely, or like, there's more of a, not even a chance, like it just will be more likely that they'll watch your videos, like, and you like obviously think of location too, and then like whatever videos specifically for your niche, like you may be making content about traveling, so then your audience may be from other countries, yada.
Specific audience, but I don't know why he's even like made this argument. Anyways, here's the chatter that rage baited him. Somebody said, "Oh, you an Asmon viewer?" They respond, "I don't watch a lot of streamers, but that response is to be expected. You fools associate everything with someone's identity, yet contradict that by claiming that you're all for equality and shit."
Yep, the purity testing, virtue signaling, moral grandstanding, but then they'll go right against that. But it's okay for them because they can do no wrong. They're angels. They would never do anything bad like that, even though it's the purity testing Olympics.
You hate that he's better than you, Lamau. He's rotting your brain worse than his teeth. Stop letting him control your brain. Genuinely sound advice here, telling Hasan to stop baby raging over Asmon.
Look, I love Asmongold fans coming in here to try to big brain debate. Asmongold consistently signaling that he loves and supports every fucking right-wing reactionary, and then turning around and being like,
When has he ever said that?
actually, you don't have a high enough IQ to understand Asmongold is actually doing this debate, you guys. You hate that he's better than you, Lamafao. Brother, that's a self-report more than anything else that you could have possibly said. Please go up to any normal person in the real world and present both of us in any commentary, shape, or
Oh my fucking god, Hasan. Nah, I gotta put on the G-Web blackness for this. I need like, yeah, everybody has to listen up. Wake up. If you look into your local Wally World, your local Walmart, whatever local grocery chain, whatever John it may be, and you show someone your average clip of Hasan Piker
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
versus your average clip of Asmongold, you know what I'm saying? The regard that they're going to be favoring Hasan, just even in general, versus even just like Asmongold, but just in general, is not a high likelihood. Now you can argue. You could cherry bait, you could cherry pick, you could really just like, yo, find like the worst clip you can. What if all the clips are the worst clip? Hasan, this is a dead argument, brother. You gotta watch your own clips. These shits are bad. Yeah, we're not going for this, John, bro. Bomboclat wagwan. This one right here was a real fucking bunda.
Bomboclat!
Like, yo, what are we talking about, Hasan? What are we talking about? It's a dumb one. A stupid one. A brainless one.
form, and admit to people in the real world, maybe your family members, that one is better than the other. Okay, do the bus driver test. Just watch the way people react. He's rotting your brain worse than his teeth. Stop letting him control your brain. Falling for the bait, dumbass. You're actually so slow. You talk about and watch Asmon so much. Your viewers may as well tune into history.
Nah, he really is a dumbass. That's just, that does fall for the bait like every single time, bro. I don't know where that John at, bro. I done messed up, like not even messed up. The what's the name? The Trexicon had added more things on there, so now things are kind of like out of order a little bit. One guy, to have your entire argument, worldview, or emotional reaction undermined or dismissed because of a singular example, usually one guy that disproves or contradicts your points. Like, this happens every day, and it's about to happen mad times right now.
Then you'll drop to number 7, top streamer. Mega Cope for usual. I sound a lot like you, don't I? That's me. I'll take my ban now. Why would I ban you? I'm entertained by people like yourself tuning into this broadcast.
Bro, you're oh my god. Why would I ban you? I'm so entertained by it. Like you. I like it's so funny because you're coping, but at the same time you're telling the truth, because like no matter what, you keep pulling these niggas up to get one guide, but at the same time you are fucking seething at these niggas, bro. It's so obvious.
Yes.
Yes, of course. Why would I ban you? I actually love being rage
I know them.
baited on stream and being completely humiliated on a daily basis.
I hate to laugh.
I love it. I love it. It's my part-time passion now. I love how this is the new strategy, right? All you need to do for Hasan to not ban you is to tell him to ban you, right? It's literally reverse psychology that works on a toddler, right?
Every single time.
Right? Oh, don't go outside, and then they go outside, right? I've come to realize that Hasan is literally an immature fucking man-child, and he's literally that stubborn, right? Instead of
Oh, we're just now realizing this?
actually doing what's good for him here, and, you know, just banning that chatter because, you know, he's trolling him about Asmongold or whatever, and, you know, sort of disrupting his stream when he's trying to do educational politics here. I feel like he decided
Oh, is that when he's in his political commentary moments, bro, and not his Twitch streamer moments? Hey, man, I probably heard of this term. I've showed it before. And don't confuse it with the other one, because there's 2 of them. There sure are. But, Schrodinger's streamer. The son will change from a political commentator to a Twitch streamer. Yeah, his political commentary moments. not that insightful or introspective. Ever, in fact.
Not to ban them because he didn't want to lose the argument, right? Because if they tell him to ban him and he bans them, that means he like figuratively lost or something. He's so pathetic. He's so.
I say this all the time. There's a thing with the narcissism of being the God's Daddy King. Like, he can never look like he's getting bitched or like look like he's in a moment of weakness or some shit. So he gotta just take this John. Since the nigga told him, like Pegasus was saying, like, oh yeah, bro, I'll take my ban. Like, nah, bro, cause then I'm giving a nigga what he wants, bro. That shit is so fucking hilarious, bro. He's gonna just infinitely, bro. Oh my god, I don't care, bro. We just gonna infinitely bring up all the terms, and these niggas be like, yo, especially the heads on the clips page, nigga. But a nigga be like, yo, bro, buzzwords. Funny enough, buzzwordism. Hey. Yeah, funny enough, we'll get to that because I'm sure he's about to be on that too. But, yeah, where is it? The Ouroboros concept, bro. We always talk about it. Those destructive feedback loops. Those self-destructive feedback loops. Are we seeing it? Yeah, because I've been seeing it.
Petty. He's being like complete rando. It's like, it's not even Asmon that is a hotel in his head. It's Asmon's chatters, potentially not a chatter. You don't even know. Like, anybody who mentions the name Asmon lives rent-free in his head.
I hate all of you!
Also, by the way, Hasan goes, oh, just present both of us to people in the public or the average person in the real world and see how that goes. Yeah,
Nah.
newsflash, Hasan. Everybody fucking hates you.
Yes.
If you exit your LA Hollywood streamer circle, and obviously your paid
The Twitch aristocracy, huh?
propaganda trips do not count, you would realize
Of
that the
course.
average person does not agree with your rampant terrorist
Freak Island.
glazing. In fact, it's actually quite off-putting. It's quite psychotic, actually. And considering the recent tragedy and shooting in Australia, which we'll look at your reaction as well, it's getting even more scary now. And people are generally just sick of your type of politics where you can't really win with the merits of your argument, right? Because you're fucking stupid. So you try to smear and
Deny deflect counterattack.
discredit and you fight dirty to the point where it leads to real world consequences, calling people valid military targets or whatever. The thing about Asmon is that you can disagree with his takes and stuff like that.
Fuck. Yo, I knew I forgot one of them on here. Yeah, y'all added new Johns to the Trex account. We might as well talk about it now because we were talking about it a little bit earlier. Hold on. But yeah, you remember I was telling y'all, bro, I had to add like defamation, slander, misinformation, misconstruction. I forgot to add obfuscation and shit. Don't worry, I'll add that later. But like, yeah, so under deny, deflect, counterattack, as you know, we're in our Destiny Hasan strats. Of course, deny, deflect, counterattack. But yeah, under that now we got defamation, misinformation, misconstruction, and then slander. Slander is in with defamation because I got libel and then slander in the same job. But yeah, this is a casual, and then along with that, we talked about it earlier. Also, buzzwordism. Things that Hasan is very, very, very using. That's not even grammar, bro. He uses them all the time. We know that.
But at least in general, he's a reasonable, likable guy, unlike the hyper-emotional man-baby train wreck that we are watching here. So then he just tries making fun of the chatter.
You literally unironically flexed your favorite streamer's rotting teeth. I don't think you understand. You are a creature of the internet. Okay? Your existence defies, like, I'm not gonna make a naturalistic
Aren't we all creatures of the internet? Because we're all watching this shit through the internet? What are we talking about?
argument in usual circumstances.
Like, I understand what point he's trying to make, like, Terminator Online niggas or whatever, but, like, yeah.
Your existence defies the nature of man. Okay? In the absence of the
So does yours. What are we sitting here talking about? Your existence defies the nature of man, too. I don't think the nature of man was a desire to fucking glaze you as designated terrorist orgs. What work is that?
internet, a creature such as yourself would not exist. Also, yeah, Roachman does ban more than I do. Holy, here come threats from your community. I know. Perceived victim.
The only reason you're not banning this fool is because, yo, if you do ban him, you'll look like you got bitched. What we talk about? You was banning niggas all the time. Bro, you can't say Ethan or fucking Destiny in your chat. Yo, stop, bro. That shit is cute, gang. I'm not gonna lie. That shit is real cute.
Hood, you're the biggest victim. Everyone is yelling at you. Everyone is out to get you. I know. You're right. Most people are saying you're a new pet. Part of that is because you think being banned from this community is a big flex or something. You know what I mean? Do you want me to PM my whispers now? Oh no, are people saying mean things to you in your whispers, dude? Oh man, I'm so sorry.
Yo, why are you... Yo, this nigga's gonna provide us infinite content, bro. You're gonna be pissed at the right-wing mega grifter slop tubers or whatever the fuck, bro. But gang, you're just gonna infinitely provide them niggas content, bro. You do realize this is the shit that they're clipping, right? This is the shit that they're using, bro. Stop responding to these niggas. Oh my god.
Chat, don't do that.
Oh my god, man. I've said this before. I feel like Hasan legitimately solely exists to give my channel content. There's
Yo, I swear to fucking god. Bro, I'm never beating that shit, bro. I'm not. Whatever. Fuck, bro. Like, yo, it's gonna look so bad now. It's gonna look like, oh, I'm dead ass, like, just watching these old shits and then coming back and watching it. I'm really not. But, like, yo, y'all have seen. How many shits on Hasan? We haven't checked it out. You know, fuck it. We'll just prove it. How many shits on Hasan do we have at this point? I haven't checked out in a really long time. Because I don't even care at this point. Pegasus is at 200. He said it. 174, goddammit. 174. Hold on. I'm about to say show all. Scroll down to the bottom. Show y'all this job. Look at this shit. 174 on his on. Bro, can you move your big ass fucking head out the way, boy? Big ass noggin. Anyway, 130 out of 174 on Hasan, yo. It's like, bro, you already know what he's gonna do every single time. It's crazy works. And that's the thing. Like, he'll complain about this shit. And I'm like, dog. But you doing this shit, again, like I just came off of saying, is the shit that heads will clip. The right-wing macrogrifter slop tubers. Pegasus! Me, a whole bunch of heads, you know what I'm saying? Willie Mac, Pope Diorio, like, you know what I'm saying? A whole bunch of heads. Bro, they're gonna clip this. They're gonna clip this. Stupid. I swear.
There's no way. There's just no way he's a real person, and he keeps getting rage baited like this. These aren't even creators. Apparently anybody can just stun lock his entire stream, hijack his entire broadcast or whatever, and all they have to do is bring up Asmongold. If this was a game of Monopoly, Asmon has 4 fucking hotels in your head, dude. It's actually crazy. Also, what the heck was he yapping about? Your existence defies the nature of man. You would not exist. Okay, Socrates, maybe explain that one a little bit, or are you just trying to sound educated and scold people based on like big
Educated. Hilarious.
words or whatever?
Oh, well, no, he did get his poli-sci degree that I was wiping my ass with.
Like, oh, I have a communication degree, guys. Nobody
I don't want to talk about it.
fucking cares. Also, side note, he didn't really flex his rotting teeth. He just pointed out that you're losing to that guy, and that makes it even more
Yeah, like, I don't exactly think that's something to flex, yeah.
embarrassing. By the way, Hasan saying anybody is acting like a victim. Have you seen yourself? Have you looked in a mirror, pal? Some guy took a meme to you and asked you for a picture. You compared it to getting confronted with a gun.
Yeah, based. Next time you should have a gun. Yeah.
You literally started talking.
Bring that shit up all the time. Like, yo, bruh, like, what the fuck? And you be talking about other heads be insinuating crazy shit on you, bro? Other heads be talking crazy on you? What type of insinuations is that, my nigga?
About Asmon's address and how anybody can look it up, you know, signaling to your rabid, insane, psychopathic community to go look up his address and find him. You are literally the ultimate victim.
What if it happens to you? Content creators know that other content creators' addresses are fairly easy to find online.
Yeah, we know, Hasan. Remember when you were showing, like, hutches, loaner boxes, and all them? Huh. Really easy to find, huh, Hasan?
Whether it be my address or whether it be Asmongold's address.
Then he starts getting
And why even point that out? Like, what the fuck is...
chain triggered. He pulls up multiple chatters at the same time. Ah, truly tragic.
Literal death threats, Lamau, get a grip. Did I offer you a death threat? No. Also, it's ironic because every single day there's another Asmongold viewer in here openly stupid enough to say the literal death threat out loud as opposed to a private whisper. But I think you can also go and report those people that are sending you death threats if you are that scared. I'm just better than you is a hell of an argument. It's not one that I normally deploy, but I think in this circumstance, it's one of those instances where you can just kind of let what you're seeing on screen do the talking for you. You know, it's a objective reality, I think. I'm so popular in here. I'm glad that this community has made you hold on to life.
Yo, stop responding. Yo, Hasan, it's really getting pathetic, my nigga. Like, you have to stop responding to these niggas, bro.
For longer. That sweet grip on life. Why is it that in so many of these circumstances...
Wait, I'm surprised you haven't told this nigga to die yet. Didn't you tell the other nigga to perish? He said, who the fuck you talk to, bitch? Yo, suck my fucking cock. Perish, motherfucker. Yeah, that's me crying, yo.
Devolves into, I just pissed and shit in my pants, but I force you to smell it. And therefore, I'm...
I just want to ask you if you've always been shitting your pants.
No.
Because since I've known you, you've always had, like, IBS. You've always been shitting yourself.
Yeah, well.
Fuck! Nigga, bruh, listen, Hasan. I thought Soy Dubs was grifting supposed to be the white Hasan. I didn't know that, yo, he was right and you were trying to be the Turkish iDubs. What the fuck? Brother, you been shitting yourself? New news to me. We'll be referencing back to this clip. And for the G-Boys, I absolutely clip chimped this one. And I don't give a fuck.
the one who won. Why is that always your first argument.
Oh my god. He wants to ban him so bad, but he simply can't because he said he wouldn't. He said he's too stubborn. This guy pretty much now has free reign to troll Hasan as much as he wants, and Hasan can't even ban him because he wants to stick by his word or whatever, which is like a stupid thing he imposed on himself because he's a stubborn crybaby man-child and didn't want to lose like an internet argument against a random nobody. Also,
Oh yeah, hold on. Just to prove that I'm not lying. He doesn't use he's not on a delightful counterattack timing. Deflect. Shifting blame or focus to avoid experiencing uncomfortable emotions, anxiety, pain, guilt, criticism, distress, becoming off emotions, scenarios, or like Pegasus was basically saying, gotcha moments. Embarrassing.
very classy Hasan. He made a unalive joke there. Basically, if you didn't get it, he was saying Asmon's chatters are close to necking themselves, right? Because they watch Asmon apparently, and they're only holding on by watching Hasan streams and trolling him, which is, I don't know, man. Definitely they are the miserable ones, and they are definitely not just trolling the absolute miserable 35-year-old man-child.
Yeah, now let me add on to that. That's facts, Hasan. Is that why all those viewers went into Asmongold's stream during the Gamer Awards and why you were cherry picking his chat? Because he had 120K in there and you had 20K? Let's really talk about it. Makes real sense. But those heads in there want to neck themselves. They trying to rope max. Hilarious.
Here, melting down on a daily basis consistently for over 200 days is diabolical, right? So then he tells the chatter to escape the echo chamber.
And neither of these streamers leave their house. Nothing is happening. Yes, you're right. I famously never leave my house.
I mean, it depends. Are you gonna go glaze up China again? You're going on another puff tour? Other than that, no. Again, literally, the G-Boys be saying, like, you stream for 7, 8, 9, 10 hours a day, and we're clip and chipping you. So, no, your ass is in the house.
That's why I was in New York for Zoran's election victory party. Then watched.
Oh, yeah, that you didn't get into the VIP suite for? Let's talk about it. Oh, yeah, and how is Zoran feeling about you, by the way? Didn't he disavow you or some shit? Because of...
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
Because you said it, Hasan. You said it.
In DC, then back to LA, then to 5 different cities and 5 different provinces in mainland China, then back to LA again, then also back to Ireland for the week. Again, denial of objective
Ricardo.
reality in front of you may actually help in your little hug box that you've cultivated with like-minded friends, but it's not going to work in building a broader movement or a coalition, maybe on the internet.
Okay, Hasan, for the last...
Hasan, what broader movement or coalition are you building? If you're supposed to be making like actual change within especially governance, how the fuck are you gonna do that? You got kicked out of the DNC. That's like your only way through. You're supposed to be a leftist and all this shit. The left hates you. What the fuck? You cause the left's infighting. Again, I say it all the time. You are at least 1/4 of the online lefts, and it's already like online politics is already fucking brain rot. But like, yo, you are at least 1/4. You and Taylor Rents. But like, yeah, y'all are at least 1/4 of the online left's like reason of infighting. I don't know what the fuck we're sitting here doing. You're not making any change. You're not breaking any broader movement or change.
Time you going on your freaking vacation travel trips to do propaganda does not count, despite you trying to prove that, oh, you're not terminally online, you're out and about. The thing is, you physically...
This fool said we should again, like when he was on the Trigonometry podcast. Funny enough, like Pegasus just showed a clip from that earlier. Can't find it. But like, yeah, dude, where he was saying like, yeah, bro, we should take notes from China, bro, and how like, yeah, bro, he sees communism, he's really feeling that. Again, we go over this all the time, authoritarian communism, you know what I'm saying? The propagandist, the Marxism, he's obviously a fucking tanky. He's directly a tanky, you know. You gotta go back just every freaking time, bro. I swear to God, I hate this John, bro. An authoritarian or staunch communist who glorifies or excuses oppressive regimes in the name of anti-imperialism or socialism. What is a sign grift all the time? Socialism, anti-imperialism. Oppressive regimes glorified? China. The communist? Hasan Piker.
Fuck it, I'm saying it.
For the G-Boys again, since I don't know what the fuck that means.
travel, but you never mentally travel or explore different perspectives. You're still considered terminally online, and going for a little China trip to do your unlimited glazing is not going to excuse that, because the fact remains, you still crash out on stream 10 hours a day like a miserable lunatic, and everybody can see that. I mean, Hasan himself said that going to China was his dream vacation. He really wanted to enjoy it, and what happened when he went there? He encountered Asmon and XQC fans and started crashing out. He started losing his mind.
Now when that one girly pop was like, yeah, go watch XQC. Oh.
He's talking about Ireland. What were you doing in Ireland? You got confronted by the meme guy and started losing your mind again.
Yeah, let's.
Everywhere you're crashing out, you have not mentally changed at all. You are still considered a terminally online reject. Also, when people tell you to touch grass, we're talking about being like a real person and not this Hollywood persona. And
Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, funny enough, haven't done it in a while. Avocado. Yo, shout out to Girly Pops. You already know. Yeah, we call that the Lost City Syndrome. I haven't brought this one up in a while. The Skinwalker shit. Yeah, I fucking hate it. Lost City Syndrome. When a content creator plays a character who over-exaggerates, fakes their content, completely copies a creator's style or content, rage baits, or is overall a non-trustworthy person or a liar. Hasan seems to really fit a bit of these. Over-exaggerates, fakes their content, you know, the socialism grift, completely copies and created styles and content. Yeah, he pretends he doesn't fucking participate in the petty drama, pretends he doesn't make fucking slop, even though, again, 17% of his content is scrolling on Twitter, which... Why did his Billy stream get taken down? That's very interesting. Rage baits, I mean, literally, if he opened up his fucking mouth, it doesn't even have to be bait, bro. It's just rage-inducing. And overall, a non-trustworthy person or liar. Have I showed you guys the 5 steps? Oh, what? Oh, shit. An individual with a persistent, excessive pattern of lying that often serves no apparent purpose or gain, distinguishing it from occasional fibbing. Fuck, I feel like that fit Hasan very, very, very well.
And conversing with your older multi-millionaire streamers. We're talking about conversing with regular average people, you know, being grounded, not being in an echo chamber, and actually listening to them and not claiming
Oh, yeah, no, that peasant scum, he spits on them. He could never.
to
The
fight
common rabble, no.
for them, fight for the working class while completely ignoring them and buying a fucking Gucci bag.
Hey, man, you gotta make the rich pay.
People responding with the classic meme, Asmon and Hasan's head. Hasan still cannot get over the fact that Asmon was more well known in China.
Hold on, really? Yeah, I'll be yoinking that. I'll be taking that. Thank you. Thank you very much. Fuck, I gotta like crop out the edges, but yeah, I'll be taking that. Thank you very much.
With the classic meme, Asmon and Hasan's head. Hasan still cannot get over the fact that Asmon was more well known in China than him. I heard that Asmon is going to start posting on Billy, and that is truly going to break Hasan's brain. Asmon took a month
Yo, heads are already like posting clips of Asmon on Billy. I think one of the clips he was showing, it had like 50 million views or some shit.
off because of personal issues and still had far more hours watched and more money made. YouTube plus Twitch plus kick. So yes, he's objectively better. You went to Ireland and even across the ocean, people make fun of you. Asmon is the normal person. He just doesn't get it. Normal people don't identify with the guy who buys $1,000 shirt and blows 30K on horse betting in China. They identify with the guy who lives in a regular house and just wants to play video games and laugh at tards. I'm in the real world and a normal person. Asmon is objectively better. Other than total dog zap. Okay, we cannot compete with us
Shark.
in that metric. He wins. Moving on to the shooting in Australia.
Gaia, place.
Now, recap, there was an anti-Semitic attack on Jews living in Australia because of the rising tensions and escalating political rhetoric by certain people, of course. Anyways, Hasan hand-waved this by saying it's Israel's fault, like he always does, refusing to acknowledge even a sliver of fault.
The danger that Jews face in the Western world would diminish if Israel didn't fucking exist in the ways that it does. If Israel was not a fucking apartheid state, then none of this shit would happen.
Right, so Hasan...
It does. If Israel was not a fucking apartheid state, then none of this shit would happen.
Right, so Hasan has responded to the shooting, and this is his 10th attempt to get it right when a tragedy happens. Maybe something different than implying that Charlie Kirk deserved it, for example, or lying about the event entirely and a bunch of
I'm like, what was this chat saying? Debate is what? Oh.
other cases. Can he say something that's actually reasonable and doesn't make him come off like a dickhead? Well,
No.
he instantly starts the Hasan playbook, and he first shames America.
It's a very American-style incident that took place.
Okay. America bad. Okay. Okay, yeah, hold on. Get your bingo cards ready. America bad. Okay.
This time in Australia. So there's nothing to say. It's just a insane act of ultra violence that
Okay. You can obviously maybe you weren't believing those journalists this time. You can obviously see the base common sense.
we are much more familiar with here in the United States of America. I guess as things are getting worse all over the planet, now Australians are experiencing it as well. Like the Australian cops with the limited training that they supposedly had still did a better job than American cops do in situations like this.
Okay, Hasan, we know America bad. We gotta get to the next John.
And they're still talking. Americans are still talking.
That's step one right there. The go-to for Hasan. Instantly go America bad. Just never
Facts.
fails with his audience. It's like the perfect way to start it off. Incident in Australia on the other side of the world.
All right,
Well,
what'd you wait?
America bad. Gotta bring that up, you know? The SEALs will definitely clap for that one. American cops, am I right, guys? Easy layup. Moving on to step two, playing victim. Jews targeted in Australia.
Oh, victim complex. That's on here too. Hold on. I'm like, bingo. Victim complex. The psychological pattern consists of viewing oneself as a victim. External of grammar. Never being those dumbass allegations of eternal circumstances, other actions, or life itself leading to feelings of powerlessness, pessimism, and a reluctance to take personal responsibility. Hefty for Hasan. Very.
Hasan most affected.
There is no place for this hate, violence, and terrorism in our nation. Let me be clear. We will eradicate it.
But Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu criticised the Australian.
Come on, say something stupid. That's pretty cool, man. That's cool. You see a.
Hasan, stop pulling these niggas up.
You see a insane act of violence, you know, children being shot at, and your first goal is to let me go check in with the Hasan Ivy broadcast so I can clip him saying something and post it. Lol snipped me. Incredible stuff, brother. You certainly.
Hang on. Schrodinger streamer. That's not what changed from a political commentator to a Twitch streamer. Y'all are seeing this shit live. Hey, boss, I need you to focus on giving us the political commentary. Fucking just ignore this goddamn Glebshido, whoever the nigga is. It doesn't even fucking matter if Asmongold fan, a fucking random, who gives a fuck, one of your G-boys, nigga. Stop fucking entertaining these niggas, bruh. Fucking focus on a political commentary, and it doesn't even matter, because that shit's gonna be fucking ass, too. My God, holy shit, my nigga. Like, yo, this shit is fucking ridiculous.
You are a good guy, okay? You are certainly a good guy. This is the good guy. This is what good guys do. Oh, 16 people.
Oh, yes, Hasan, we know, because you're Superman, or overall force for good, huh?
People died. Let me go see if I can get Hasan to say something so that I can clip it out of context. And
it doesn't fucking matter if a nigga's one guy's you snipes you or whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? They're still gonna say some dumb shit regardless.
Cancel him.
Weren't you just saying, bro, you were literally doing that anyway, bro, because you immediately go Israel bad. We know you're gonna do this shit, bro. Bring the conflict into it.
Right, so at first you might think, oh, that's the chatter's fault, right? He's trying to bait him, blah, blah, blah. But if you're streaming, you're always, literally always going to have messages like this and people trying to piss you off. It is your choice as the streamer to bring up that chatter in front of everybody and cry about it in a situation like this. And he purposely does this because he wants to make it about himself. Every
Sympathy farming.
situation is about Hasan, the absolute narcissist. His goal is to play victim. Oh, the tragedy happened. Well, the attention is off me now, so let me redirect it back to me. Oh my god, people are coming after me now. Look, they're trying to get a clip, guys. Look at this random chatter going after me. I mean, dude, you're streaming to a bunch of people. Of course, somebody's gonna rage bait you. You don't have to highlight their comment. Then we go to step 3 of the Hasan playbook. Blame Israel. When all else fails, just blame Israel, right? Even if the situation is you stubbing your toe on the door or shocking your dog, just blame it.
I got this remote on me like it's my Glock. And if Kaya try to move, she out of luck. She better know I don't give a fuck. She getting off her place, she getting strong. Yeah, stop playing. From the bed to the TV.
Israel, it works every time.
To stop the spread of anti-Semitism in Australia. You did nothing.
also, once again, no matter what happens around the world, you can always count on Israel and defenders of Israel to instantly turn around and talk about like, that's immediately in the interest of like Israel's foreign policy, Israel's domestic policies. Like the bodies have.
This is some bullshit. Like, oh my God. Like, yes, brother, we know Israel bad, bro. Israel is committing genocide, brother. We know, bro. Like, this is your John every time, bro. Can we get a little bit more introspective, a little bit more insightful for me, Hasan? come on, like you be saying it all the time. We have to use our critical thinking. We have to be able to use our skills with knowledge. Oh wait, shit. You don't got that shit.
Haven't even been collected yet.
Yeah, funny how he talks about how, oh, the bodies haven't even been collected yet. The bodies aren't cold yet. And they're already jumping on it. I mean, kind of like how you jump on any tragedy instantly to get your views, to get more views on your stream, to push your agenda. I mean, look who's talking, man. And yes, for the 5 millionth time, we get it. Israel bad. Now, what about the terrorist attack? How about you talk about the trend of rising anti-Semitism and the role creators like you play in it? Don't
Especially because of their ideologies, rhetoric, opinions.
you think that you should not be conflating Jews and Zionists and not be calling everybody neo-Nazis and inbred and shit like that, and essentially
Buzzwordism.
bolstering this anti-Semitic behavior?
You shouldn't even let someone be the fucking local dog catcher as if they've ever exhibited any sort of positive feelings about the state of Israel. When more and more liberal Israelis, who are themselves most likely bloodthirsty as well, okay, in terms of like how Israel has dealt with Gaza or whatever, you are left with a country that is packed to the fucking gills with the most inbred, uneducated, ultra-nationalist, rabid Haredi population.
Do you want to make any distinctions, son? You don't.
Step 4 of the Hasan playbook: blame other people for exactly what you do. In other words,
Deny, deflecting, and then counterattacking by making counterclaims in response to the person calling you out, usually to divert attention off of whatever you were initially called out for by that person. You seeing it? Just a little, tiny bit. It doesn't matter. The G-boys are roasting anyway. They do it every time. They do.
projection.
Any instance of harrowing ultra-violence, anti-Semitic violence, whatever, to their advantage in this moment, to be like, well, this is exactly because they're giving aid to Gaza. But they never actually think about the enmity that has grown towards not just Israel, but also Jewish people as a whole, directly as a consequence of Israel being tied falsely to Judaism over and over again, putting Jews in the West in the crosshairs as a direct consequence of Benjamin Netanyahu, and not just Benjamin Netanyahu, but the entire Israeli government and the Zionist project, tying Judaism to Israel openly and deliberately, dangerously.
There's no way. There's just no way he's serious. He's talking about putting Jews in the West in the crosshairs. Interesting, Hasan. I wonder who's doing that. I wonder who's out there openly supporting terrorists and stuff, and who.
Y'all can't even talk. U.S. designated terrorist orgs. Like, what is your favorite towards them, Hasan? It's like, oh, they're bad. Well, how do you feel about them? My boy, stupid ass.
Whose community is openly supporting terrorists who kill a bunch of Jews in the West. I wonder who's doing that. This guy's actually fucking deluded. Like, he's legitimately just the biggest projector I've ever seen every single time. The guy who routinely advocates violence against his enemies is shocked that violence is happening against his enemies. By the way, I think it's time to use Hasan's own rhetoric against him. This guy's unironically acting like Israel. I mean, that's what he said about Ethan, right? He's like, oh, Ethan is acting like Israel because he decided to sue Casey Tron for violating copyright.
Yes, I had no idea what the fuck that even meant.
Right, as if that's fucking anything related to Israel. But
Yeah,
this guy unironically acting like Israel, bro. And he's probably gonna crash out after hearing that because that's probably like the most bottom tier incel. Like, I could call him a PDF file, he wouldn't care. Call him Israel, holy shit, he's gonna lose his mind. Also, another point that not many people have brought up is that Hasan has never called out Twitch explicitly for, you know, fostering this anti-Semitic environment. We had that Mike from PA guy, you know, doing the
Oh, his take about Jews? Oh. I think we got like a week ban or some shit.
comparison that I can't even put because it flagged my video anytime I mentioned it. But yeah, and he got banned for a week, which is completely ridiculous.
Oh,
He should
we
be
got it right.
banned for that. And Hasan has no problem with that. Hasan is totally happy with this behavior being unpunished, right? Then we have step 5 of the Hasan Piker tragedy response playbook, right? Usually it's, we don't even know what happened here, guys. We don't know the intentions. For example, the Charlie...
Propagandist. Someone who creates or spreads propaganda information that's designed to influence people's opinions, emotions, or behavior, often in a biased or misleading way. Their goal isn't to inform, it's to persuade or manipulate public perception to support a particular cause, ideology, or leader. I'll keep saying it.
Kirk shooter, probably MAGA and a far right person, you know, ignore all the evidence. That's
Yeah, like the bullet casings. You know, it's so funny. One of them was saying Bella Ciao, and what did Hasan come on singing in the beginning of his next stream? Bella Ciao, Bella Ciao. Very interesting.
probably the case. We don't know the intentions.
I basically said, look, it's too soon to tell the ideological background, but it's like very obvious that he has like a right-wing family, Mormon family, all this stuff. You know, some family members are connected to the military. Early on, they thought his dad was like law enforcement. Then they found out that wasn't the case. That's whatever. But like, he clearly was a white kid from like a real ass American Utah family, right?
Random shooting terrorist attack. I'm not saying it's a false flag, but this would be the perfect false flag. I'm not
And the shooter was genuine in his actions, don't forget.
saying that though.
I don't think it's a false flag or anything, but it's so perfectly designed for the government to utilize in an effort to stop people from saying like, Israel, please stop murdering children.
Alright, I'm not saying it's a false flag, but if the government had a chance, bro, this is the perfect scenario in which they would do a false flag. So then, Hasan, I think you're basically implying that they did a false flag. What the fuck?
Like, it is so perfectly designed.
Like a mega scumbag, and people actually called him out on this so much that the first time ever, it is like legitimately so obvious that he essentially has to admit it's an anti-Semitic attack. Don't be fooled and think that, oh, he's actually changing or anything like that. He 100% has to, because it would look so ridiculous if he didn't. But anyways, this is
I mean, shit, I mean, all the other clips do look fucking ridiculous too, so.
how we talked about it.
It was, we don't know the full motives of the suspects yet, but they did very clearly target a Hanukkah event that was being put together by the Chabad, and it's very obvious that it was a Hanukkah festival they were shooting. So that.
What kind of people were they, Hasan?
That is the reason why people are saying that it's anti-Semitic. It most likely is. Like, while there is no complete confirmation, it's understandable for people to assume that, you know? If you go into a black church and shoot up a black church, even before you figure out...
Hasan. We say this all the time in regards to people that are melanated, baby. The black people. Weren't you the guy who said you don't give a fuck about black people's opinions? Not the best example, Hasan.
What the motives of the shooter is, you can probably assume that this is like a white supremacist.
Right, so that was at least decent, you know, saying, yes, it's definitely an anti-Semitic attack that we already 100% know, but Hasan will still be like, we don't know the full motives. Keep in mind, he started that out going, we don't know the full motives, right? So I don't know. Also, I love how he instantly has to bring up some random comparison to white supremacists or something.
As I'm saying, I'm like, bro, he tried, bro. He tried that obfuscation. It did not work. And even with the reference he tried to make himself, that shit did not work. But even on the tip of the reference example he used, I'm like, yeah, great. The people, yeah, bro, let's bring up the black people church, bro. But let me not even, bro, because now I'm really dicky eating, bro. Let me not even go crazy, bro. Hasan, boy, stupid ass. But yeah, nah, seriously, like, nigga, you fucking tried, bro. Main obfuscation, like, dog.
Something like that. And I'll tell you why he does this, right? In case you don't understand. He just has to make sure he slots in some points for his audience, right? So basically, he was talking about dudes
Oh yeah, this is part of the pander.
who's being victims, and his audience, which is extremely anti-Semitic, does not like that. So he has to toss in a couple treats for his dogs there and go, we know you love that word. We know you love playing this sort of like identity politics and stuff like that. And it's like a treat for a dog. So while he's talking about Jews being victims, he has to throw in that to quell the mob or whatever, right? Unfortunately, his real dog never actually gets any treats.
Kaya, please.
Only gets shocked. Anyways, Asmon has responded. Asmon thinks Hasan is worried about his chat being ground zero for anti-Semitism.
This is the reason why Hasan is worried. It's because when 2 Israeli ambassadors were murdered by a terrorist, a Free Palestine terrorist, Hasan had to put his chat in emote-only mode.
My bad, Roach King. I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm about to let you go again. But what were they sending in chat? Could you let me know?
Whenever he was reading the murderer's manifesto. And it was so bad that even in emote-only mode, they were spamming hearts. These are his subscribers because it's his
They sure fucking are. Those pathetic, wretchful subhuman homunculoids, those fucking G-boys that get on their goddamn knees, all fours, probably wishing that they were Kaya boy. Blaze, to give that nigga another $6 a month. Real pathetic shit. Hearts for a shooter. Saying that that Hasan should debate Charlie Kirk's fucking corpse. These motherfuckers. The same motherfuckers that Hasan in his actual, I couldn't even believe it, infinite wisdom, actually admitted the truth. When they were calling Burnt Peanut a fascist, he admits that, like, yo, this is the reason, yo, my PR kind of, I can't really do the collabs, bro, and people be thinking, yo, hey, man, and I'm on an island. Because of these niggas. And if you're on the Clips page, probably breaking the fourth wall again. Because of you niggas. You fucking G-boys. Yeah, man. Hell. But that's the audience he cultivated. The echo chamber he wanted. Tough works there. The worst rules.
Emote. He has it on emote only mode, and they're spamming his subscriber emote hearts about this person who had killed two Israeli, two Israeli diplomats. And it was even worse than this, because after that, that's when Twitch made the rules that you're not allowed to read shooter manifestos again. So Twitch, his chat was so bad that Twitch had to change the entire rules of the website.
Interesting. So, guys, you're telling me Hasan, the open terrorist supporter of multiple groups, actually has fans.
It's Luffy boys.
Who also support terrorists who murder innocent civilians? Shocking information. In fact, Kaya, what do you think about this? Look, she's shocked as well. Oh my god. How insane is that? And I just want you guys to think about it. Instead of banning Hasan or taking any action against him, besides giving him a one-day ban on his vacation day or whatever, and sucking him off under the table like Dan Clancy, they decided to change the rules of the entire platform just because of Hasan. I mean, absolutely insane. And we all know at the end of the day, the rules don't even matter because whatever rules are written, Twitch doesn't even enforce it against
Yeah, and definitely not against Hasan or anyone that's like in his orbit or like just having the same ideologies, rhetoric, or opinions that align with the top brass.
people like Hasan, right? He's a rich scumbag that just sort of gets away with everything. In fact, he gets happy birthday messages.
Happy birthday, dear son!
From the Twitch staff while being one of the most heinous people on the platform. So that's why people just hate him, you know?
Happy birthday, dear Hasan.
Yeah, that shit gets every time. And then Hasan is like, damn, bro, we're never beating the allegations. Wait.
It's crazy.
Happy birthday to you.
So then Asmon talks about Hasan.
Fuck, no, I wish Pegasus put the last for that. Shit is so funny. We're never beating we owe Twitch allegations, bro.
on chat in Ground Zero for anti-Semitism.
So that's the reason why Hasan is getting worried about this, is because his chat is ground zero for supporting this stuff. If you don't believe me, watch the VOD. Just go and watch it.
Nah, I've seen it millions of times probably at this point. Maybe trillions. Truly.
Hasan is worried about this because he's probably worried about getting in trouble for it. Because his community is ground zero for like negative anti-Semitic things like this. And if anybody disagrees with me, watch his chat on the day that happened. Watch his chat with him reading the manifesto. That is undeniable. And I'm sure that he could come back and say, oh, but your chat said W Nazis or something said Hitler was based. Here's the difference.
Hold on, Roach King. Let him cook. Let him cook. Let him cook. But nah, hold up. They gotta let me step up on this one. I'm about to get up on the stove. Here's the difference. The Roach King, at all times, and there's probably numerous clips of this shit, has disavowed fucking Hitler being a Nazi, all this shit, because that's one of the buzzwordisms that obviously Hasan will use against heads like Asmongold called them Nazis and all this other shit. Fascists, yada yada, like all this different shit. But Asmon will always disavow that. Hasan will have these heads in his chat and then say shit like, yeah, the shooter was genuine in his actions. And then proceed to say shit after, like he's an overall force, like a good overall force for the community. It's a real stark difference there. Asmon disavow bad men? Hasan avow bad men? Oh? Caveman brain say. G-boy brain say, Hasan good guy. Hasan good guy. Like, what the fuck are we saying you're doing? Like, bro, that's what I be saying, bro. That shit is straight rose-tinted beats.
Majority of those people were not my subscribers. They were just random viewers. And also, those people got banned. I wonder if the people in Hasan's chat got banned.
Man, we know they didn't.
That's the difference.
Now, actually, it was turned into emote-only mode precisely so he wouldn't have to ban them. If he was actually serious about controlling anti-Semitism in his chat and, you know, policing his community a little bit, moderating, then he would leave the chat as it is, and then the second he saw people typing that disgusting shit, he would permaban them. Instead, he knew it would look bad. In fact, he probably saw a couple messages, and he switched it to emote-only mode so that he can have plausible deniability and change the story.
5 stats. Stat 4. Always play plausible deniability. The ability of an individual or organization to deny the knowledge of or responsibility for an action or statement by presenting a believable alternative interpretation or lack of evidence. Man. Bazinga, as Soydubs would say.
Guys, actually, everybody's lying about it. They were spamming hearts for the victims, actually, you know, do a classic case of Hasan Piker history revisionism when that's obviously not happened. We obviously know the truth. There's a bunch of delusional fucking terrorist supporters. Also, I just want to talk about the irony that Hasan complains to XQC and Ethan about not moderating their chats because they routinely talk shit about Hasan, right? Anyone would. And all this time, his chat is out here openly supporting terrorists. I mean, it's just absolutely disgusting, and I'm glad that more people are aware of this now. Hasan is obviously taken less seriously. Everybody just thinks of him as the dog shocker and the complete joke that he is. Thanks to the series, partly thanks to the series, more people are aware of his radical behavior and don't give him these platforms. So, but you know, the job isn't done until he faces.
The mainstream media still gives him those fucking puff pieces. We're looking at you, the Guardian, GQ, Variety.
Some real consequences, at least a Twitch ban, you know, a real one or permaban, and you know, some consequences for advocating real world violence. I would think that's against the law. I wouldn't say Hasan is worried about his community being a hub for anti-Semitism. He's just worried it might cost him money, or just reflect back on him or give him any consequences. His chat is filled with terrorist sympathizers and cheerleaders, whether that be domestic or foreign terrorism. They just want chaos so the world can be as effed up as their personal lives. Hasan is Frankenstein, and he has created a monster he cannot kill, but make no mistake, he's a sociopath. He only cares about losing his channel, not that he's breeding sociopaths or reading manifestos he knows the worst ones would like. Matter of time before the mask completely slips Hasan.
Absolutely has destroyed
girly pop
the son over the girly pops. Yeah, this one has completely taken him out.
Doc. So then Ethan called out Hasan. Violence against Jews was famously non-existent before Israel existed, and he's linked this clip.
The danger that Jews face in the Western world would diminish if Israel didn't fucking exist in the ways that it does. If Israel was not a fucking apartheid state with a Jewish supremacist.
He responded, I don't like them, but Israel literally existed as a response to the dangers Jews face in the Western world. Right, so out of nowhere, Sneeko comes in, responds after Hasan called him out.
Where Hasan is trying to cross-stream to Chinese Twitch, and then they immediately ban him because nobody likes him in China. Because there's no free speech. And although he's glazing communism so much and parading around Chairman Mao costumes at the fucking age of 40 years old, he's like, I'm feeling very Chairman Mao today. Like, this is...
Oh yeah, I'm feeling fully and spiritually Chinese. Yeah, you know shit is bad when I'm sitting here agreeing with Sneeko, bro. Yeah, that's how bad Hasan is. I be trying to tell you he's an important ass nigga, bro, and his G-boys, they never fucking listen.
His existence is popping finasteride and then putting on a Chairman Mao outfit to go and...
Oh yeah, man, the cosplay at the Streamer Awards was cute.
Blaze communism. Then he streams on the Chinese Twitch and they...
Authoritarian communism.
Ban him. And he's like, oh, they didn't ban me. They just took it offline. They didn't ban me. They just took it off.
Nah, bro. Hasan, why are you capitulating to government censorship, bro? Bro, what are you talking about, bro? It's the social media, John. Yo, Hasan is a funny ass nigga, bro. I'm gonna keep it up like, Hasan's funny as shit. Cause yo, some of these obfuscations, bro, is like, yo, my nigga, that ass stuff. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, Hasan. It is a social media platform, a Chinese social media platform. And you know who's over that, who sets the regulations? The Chinese government, the CCP, who, you know, does a lot of fucking censorship because it's an oppressive regime. Fucking dumbass. But, again, he's obfuscating, denied a flight counterattack. He knows the shit.
Briefly, it's just gonna sort itself out. That's what banning is. Idiot, man.
Yeah, so Sneeko is calling you an idiot, and he's actually right. I mean, how far has Hasan fallen?
What I say, like, yo, you know shit really be bad when I'm sitting here agreeing with Sneeko, bro.
Moving on to Asmon calling out Frogan. So apparently, she is still stealing content after being sued for copyright. You cannot make this shit up. Asmon called out Frogan for streaming 13 hours without being on screen and allegedly rebroadcasting shows.
What the fuck? How do you stream 13 hours without being on screen? You didn't stream. You dead ass, like... She's just doing what Casey Tron was... this shit. Hey man, but I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like that one bull said when Crew World Empty Mind, bro, was with Chris Knuzler in the job, bro. Ethan's getting boxed out in the lawsuits now. He's getting cooked now.
While still asking for subs.
Wait, she's not even on the screen. You're not even on the screen.
Oh my god, is this MasterChef or Hell's Kitchen? This shit got me crying, bro. I just
Anywhere. You're just playing a video. Wait a minute. Okay, so never mind. I don't feel bad for her at all. So
why would you feel bad for her in any regard?
So you streamed for 13 hours straight, and all you do is rebroadcast TV shows.
Yeah, same thing that Casey Tron, basically Denims, does too.
And so, like, imagine this, right? She's laying in bed eating DoorDash, and then she comes.
He's joking, but I'm serious. Like, this is actually what Casey Tron is doing. Like, Casey Tron would be in bed, knocked the fuck out, and it's just Hell's Kitchen playing on like loop on TV, like, or like on her TV, but like on the stream. Like, dude, what the fuck is going on here, bro? This is the meanest DMCA I've ever seen in my life.
Back to her computer 8 hours later, after the playlist is over, it's like, where's my money? Where's my money?
Beast? Beast?
Okay, first off, of course Frogan doesn't fit on the screen. She wouldn't fit. It would block the entire show that you're trying to watch, right? Which is the only reason why anyone is watching. She barely fits in the Milky Way galaxy. In fact, she ate it because she thought it was a chocolate. But dude, honestly, how stupid
chocolate
can you be? You're literally getting sued for copyright and you decide to stream shows. I mean, unbelievable. Like, you don't even have the decency to be on screen. And
what did you expect? Intelligence or something?
how were you crying about no donations when you're not even making content? I mean, you're just stealing at this point. The lawsuit is so deserved. And I'm so sick of these Twitch people because they've been freebooting all this time. There was that whole era where a bunch of people were watching entire TV shows and streaming them live, which is just not allowed on YouTube, for example, because of copyright, but on Twitch,
Oh yeah, React Gate.
it's just allowed because you're allowed to commit crimes on that platform. You're allowed to just do the most weird, heinous, bending the rules type of shit all the time, and nobody cares. I mean, at this point, Twitch is literally
Like consequences to your actions? Nah.
a platform for illegal activity. Like, every other day, a streamer is committing
Yeah, I'm surprised Nina Lynn hasn't had another crash out yet.
some sort of a crime, whether it be stealing essay or stuff like that. Now, remember last time we were wondering how Frogan is apparently broke, but she's still getting these $100 nails, and she's really bad at money management, right? She's got the expensive mic, expensive equipment, and she's affording her daily grocery bills, which obviously amounts to about $2 billion. Well, she responded. Basically, it started with this tweet. I saw some folks talking about the price of Frogan's nails, so here's an update. Twitch streamer Frogan spends either the following: $135 for a full set of nails with extensions and removal of the previous gel X.
I be telling niggas, bro. Internet sleuths, Reddit detectives, bro, you're never getting away with shit.
Extensions, $120 for a full set of gel X extensions, only if she comes in with no previous work on. You can possibly spend an additional $20 for nail art as well. These prices are specific.
I mean, look at her nails. You definitely, like, I be seeing my little sis, you know what I'm saying, when she gets her nails done. Like, nail art is the little designs and shit on them. Like, she definitely got nail art on these shit, so just add that 20 right on.
From her manicurist. This is also not including a tip, because of course you should tip your nail technician, as it's a polite thing to do.
Oh yeah, you definitely gotta tip your nail tech, bro. If you wanna, what's the name, be good with her, bro, be sure you're consistent, yeah.
Here we got a screenshot, removal
Like,
of old
so you can slot you in.
gel X extensions and new gel X, and then we got 135, 120, 20 plus. Y'all are just being racist when it comes to EV. People saying the poor should be.
Y'all are just being racist. Frogan spends her money on her fucking nails instead of, you know, on rent or on her lawsuit because she's getting sued on her own merits because, you know, malicious copyright infringement on her behalf again. Like, cause who told her that this video could have been 20 minutes, bruh? What more commentary can I add to this? Who told her to do that, John? Nah, y'all are just being racist. Nah, I think she's this shit with her finances, gang. I think that's just it.
To get candy chips and soda, but when Twitch streamer Frogan is hurting for cash, she shouldn't have $130 nails. Oh, this is being sarcastic. There's too many like dumb.
Oh, this is sarcasm. I was about to say, I'm like, yo, is this nigga tripping? I'm not gonna lie. I'm like, bro, these niggas really be tripping. I'm so used to seeing these fucking G boys. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you talking
People
about?
out here is really hard to tell nowadays. $120 is an irrelevant amount of money in the context of a 6-figure lawsuit.
I mean, true, but it still goes to show, like, yo, your priorities.
Well, it still goes towards your debt, and you should probably save it anyways.
I got the best nail set of my life the other day.
Yo, yeah, she definitely got nail art. You see this shit? Like, yo, she got like this steampunk kind of like goth rocker shit. I'm gonna be honest, like, girly pop.
Girly pop.
Like, these are nice nails. Like, if I showed this my little shit, she would probably say these Jones are tough. But, like, yeah, Frogan, hun. The money gotta go somewhere else. Like rent. Seriously. Weren't you just begging about that the other day? Because you only had 200 subs in the middle of the month. The priorities, son. The priorities. Like.
Look at them. Look at them. And on top of how beautiful they are, they match my outfit today. Okay. Plaid on plaid. You can't see shit. Plaid on plaid. Say hello to my son. The biggest cat in the world.
Right, Frogan responded, she does my nails for free because she's one of my very good friends, plus in exchange for content, hope this helps. What kind of content are you
I'm about to say for content, what the fuck? What? You don't even make, yo, and it's coming from the slop tuber again. You don't even make your own content.
giving her, Frogan? I'm really interested there. Like a couple of mukbang videos or what? Clock it! Suddenly tons of men are so passionate about nails, I can't. It's gotta be the men. It's always the misogynist guy.
I don't get it. Like, I don't like, yo, girly pop.
Girly pop.
What if I want Hun's nails to be nice? Yo, like, what happened to, like, yo, the Huns be asking, you know what I'm saying, hey, man, like, yo, what color nails should I get and all that? Like, yo, what if I want to tell Hun her nails is cute and junk like that? Like, damn, they just be hating, bro. That's actual hate, bro. See, that's the shit that's charging the misogyny, bro. Now I gotta get on my Yoko shit.
Girly pop.
Now I gotta get my Yoko shit because now my internalized misogyny about to come out. Now we stop playing. But nah, bro. Nah, if anything, I'm getting like fucking soy dust, bro. But I have to be the woke feminist king. Like, yo, what's up? What's up? Like, yo, I can't tell Hun her nails is fire. Like, yo, bro, stop playing me. Now, we're gonna keep the fireness just to the nails because the personality to everything else. Beast?
And even when I would pay for my nails, she would charge me her old prices because I've been going to her for years. This feels like if you wouldn't spend your money on avocado toast.
Is this fucking Yara? Fuck. Oh, man. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, just check out the video we got on Yara.
You could buy a house. Why are we pretending that getting your nails done every 4 weeks is invalidating your struggle? Isn't this like the complete regard? Yeah, I've somehow avoided talking about this complete moron, but maybe one day. Hope this helps. A job. Anything but
a J.O.B. couldn't be me.
that. Come on, we're getting some collateral damage here. She does your nails to watch you eat and cry? Kind of like you being Hasan's mod for free. How's that working out? Okay, what about the lashes? Do you have a friend who provides that expensive service for free as well? In exchange for content, y'all really believe the shit? Just like a Zionist therapist story. Right, so people responding with question marks in this clip.
These are 120.
Ah,
Wow!
Interesting, Frogan. I thought you got it for free.
For this, it's super cheap because they're so, like, intricate.
So SUC and Asmon respond, both think Hasan should help out Frogan financially.
It's all good. Just wait for Hasan to redistribute the wealth, and you know, I mean,
What you mean redistribute that shit right back to his own pocket?
Didn't he do like a whole skit with her? I mean, surely the means of production are about to pay off, no? Yeah.
The means of production are about to pay off. Yeah, again, right to the top of the hierarchy, which is their God Caddy's king, Hasan.
Yeah, the means of production. Surely she's gonna get her cut out of the video. She's on the video that much. Means of production. It means that she should be getting a cut out of that. Maybe some royalties. No.
Hasan should help Frogan. He should. That's the way it is. Like, I mean, we help our mod. We help people in our community all the time. So, like, I mean, I don't talk about it a lot because if you do, then I feel like it's like, okay, well, it's like this.
Then a lot more people are gonna feel like they're obligated for you to help them. Yeah.
Cynical nature of like, oh, you're only doing this in order to like get people to like think that you're a good person. I don't talk about this a lot.
Or that.
Right? That's why I'm not giving examples or anything like that, but we do this. Obviously we do this. So offer to pay her rent. Offer to pay her rent if she wears a Trump hat.
Nah, honestly, that's what Hasan should do at the very least. Because if she's sitting here like literally ulting over like not being able to pay rent, like at least pay that shit for her or something, bro. And then the lawsuit, well, yeah, she's just still fucked.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Dude, I really wonder like what extent of humiliation will they bear for this? I mean, Ethan already made
Hopefully it was a max. Casey Tron was just, holy shit, was she eternally felt it. And then honestly, Frogan, after the shit with that one guy coming in asking her, like, or better yet, telling her to stop begging for rent, she's already eternally felt it. If she has to read another apology like Casey Tron, yeah, she should just never show. Well, none of them should show their face on the internet ever again. But like, yeah, it's truly over for Frogan.
One of them apologized, Casey Tron. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I thought that Frogan was going to settle with Ethan, but likely seems like that did not get through. Maybe she did not accept the terms. Maybe she asked for too much. Her lawyer.
She just stopped responding in the lawsuit. Like, again, like, I'm pretty sure her last response, if it wasn't like recently in October, it was like in August or some shit. Like, bro, I'm trying to tell you, bro. Like, I'm really surprised her shit is not defaulted yet.
Asked for too much, but this is legitimately tragic, right? But great news for the population of Big Macs in the world who are being hunted down, and they became an endangered species because of Frogan, you know, just going around.
Based?
Around eating everything. The greatest predator has fallen. Now Big Macs can thrive and live once again. He could bankroll this girl's life for years and not even notice a difference in his account. She also literally does work for him as a mod and a propagandist. I wouldn't hold your breath. Trying to separate a communist and their money is difficult. Moving on to Pokimane and her midlife crisis. She's posting gooner bait now as a nearly 30-year-old woman. Pokimane
Oh, yeah, she's been posting that.
There's a life-changing idea about an everything shower, but someone else does it for you.
You know what I wish they would invent? An everything shower, but someone else does it to you. Like, I want you to wash every square inch of my body.
Based?
Wait, wrong one. Fuck. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Based? Pokimane wants heads to be scrubbing her down? It's totally not like the tier 3s through tier 5s would love this shit. Oh, man. What the fuck? Bruh. Hey, you know what's crazy? Yeah, I miss when people weren't fucking clip farming and drama baiting. You know what I also miss too? When girly pops
Girly pop.
weren't saying dumbass shit.
Scalp, hair, blowout, thread, wax, shave, everything. And I come out like a new human being. But in there, I'm just letting it happen. Can somebody make that, please? I'm very lazy.
Okay, I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that she does not know what she's doing here. So it never crossed your mind once how this was going to be interpreted. The girl that is infamous for her delusional fucking tier 3 sims had no idea how this was going to be taken by the internet. I mean, you obviously know what you're doing. You're a 30-year-old gooner baiting on the internet, and this is obviously going to lead to more sims fantasizing about you in the shower like absolute weirdos. I mean, you're being the absolute weirdo here by inviting that on as well. And
it's like, yo, but that's the crazy part. Like, I'm not even mad at her for that job. It's just like the obvious dumbness of like the gooner bait and all that. But if niggas gonna willingly take money out of their pocket to give you, bro, like that one tier 3, nah, he's a tier 5 nigga. That one tier 5 Pokimane sub nigga that like was literally down his last shit with homeless with pennies, brother, that's your fault, my nigga. Your gooning. Yeah, your goon was too hefty, my nigga. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna keep it a buck. There's no jaloop on this earth that's about to make me give up every single dollar, bro. What the fuck, my nigga? You must be great. We gotta put the boss in a 5-bed, 5-bath. Shout out, show love with the boss, bro. What the fuck? That cheese, that just staying right in my pocket, ready? Bro, what? Must be crazy. It's like, yo, shout out the Huns, but like, yo, dude, your last dime, especially on some fucking subs, bro. She don't even know you, little bro. What the fuck is we doing?
Later on, you know, in a couple weeks, a month or so, she'll complain about being sexualized. She'll complain about, oh, being a woman streamer is so hard. These people just care about my body and nobody cares about my actual personality.
Yep. And that boy will be busted out every time. Yep. I love how I'm saying, like, yo, these girly pops, they gotta ignore that shit, bro. Me? That shit got me fucking dead as fuck.
And the space for women is so hard. When you're posting shit like this, you're encouraging it on. Here's the facts of the matter. You literally make it worse for every other woman streamer actually legitimately trying to make it on the platform when you're posting these cringe-ass gooner bait videos. I mean, for the love of God,
yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, if you're a hun, I tell this for heads just in general, so, like, I guess it just don't gotta be specifically for huns, but for the girly pop still.
Girly pop.
Even though it can apply to everybody. Yeah, be yourself. Yeah, don't start posting this bullshittery to try to seem relatable or like you got some really fucking cool ideas. Heads are gonna give you validation, Yoko complex, validation, gratification, glazed up. Like, yeah, just be yourself. Like it's always gonna be better that way anyway. Because again, when you build your audience, you start building a community. They're gonna appreciate you for being your genuine self, bro. And if you first of all, if you really start faking some shit to be relatable, well, like Pokimane. Yeah, heads that were fans of you and not fans of you are gonna call you out for this shit because like, fuck are you doing? But two to that, like, yeah, you're not gonna. That's not fun. You're not gonna be enjoying that shit because you're not being your real self, bro. And like, that's not like your freest person. I'm sorry, bro. I know. I'm actually Trilly nerdy ass Trilly, but like, yeah, bro, this really on some One Piece shit, on some Luffy shit, bro. Like warrior liberation shit. Like you're not being the freest version of yourself. Obviously, the freest version of yourself is definitely gonna be partially like the most comfortable version of you. So. View that. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck Pokimane is doing. Literally like 2 weeks ago she married herself, so yeah, it just gets worse every other week.
Somebody tell me what is going on with her. First she says
I have no fucking idea.
she hates the rich while being the rich. Then she defends Hasan in the shock collar saga, fires her own staff over it. Then she says she hates drama while starting a ton of drama with SEC and the others. Then she marries herself by buys an engagement ring for herself. Then she says she's going celibate and implying like her hoe phase is over or whatever to, I guess, try and
Oh yeah, I remember she did say that the other week.
attract a partner at this point, getting very desperate because of the clock meme ticking, but instead she's getting a bunch of loser Reddit mods in her DMs. Then she glazes China with the sun and the cheap.
Oh yeah, this shit was stupid. She was like, yeah, she was fully, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. I didn't think it was possible for anybody else, but literally, since again, these are all Hasan orbiters, bro. But specifically, she's a Hasan orbiter girly pop. But like, Schrodinger's Turk. Hasan will change his race at will. Now Pokimane was changing her race at will. She was like, yeah, I feel like this is a very like Chinese time in my life. I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Like,
flavor, like an obviously privileged rich person, literally having a midlife crisis. I mean, the amount of things I just listed there. Somebody get this girl a man before she loses her fucking mind. Holy shit. The ruthless businesswoman.
nah, I'm still talking about that one jump we was watching that street vid, bro. That one bull, like she apparently had an apartment with her, whatever. Like had that room, but she had her own apartment. I'm like, what the fuck going on here?
Career path is just not working out here. People responding, she's the top gooner baiter. Way too many dudes will kill to do this. Speak for yourself, pal. Do not fret.
Where I'm like, yo, listen, I miss Pokimane. Like, listen, we could just say off basis, bro. Like, heads be trying to be on it all the time. Especially that one flick of her, like, without makeup. Like, yo, Hun is dead, not ugly as shit. Like, I be trying to tell heads all the time, bro. Like, yo, I gotta go on the looks max or shit. Have y'all niggas actually seen a true sub 5? Like, yo, chill. But, like, yo. Bro. I'm a pass because, yo, I'm sorry. Y'all call me this simp ass nigga, but personality fucking matters, bro.
Man, I literally just invented this and I'm willing to test my product and service on you for free. In fact, I'll literally pay you to let me do this, please. Yeah, buddy, don't let your parents found your account. Now click this video for some extra glazed cinnamon rolls. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.
You already know, baby. You better shut out and share the love with one of our glorious slop kings. He's a diabolical one. And you'll be cooked if you're not watching a legendary series. Pegasus! You already know, gangsta. Of course, that was the UI. Pissing me off. Seriously, though.
Now click this video.
Hasan is panicking now. Of course, if you guys want to watch the OG video, OG Daily Slops. Let me stop playing. Of course, that boy will be down in the description. Firstly, sure to love it. Of course, said name Pegasus, one of our glorious slop kings, and you better stop playing with him, gang. The legendary series is well legendary. Stuff works. But yo, going back through. Starting off, Hasan. Coping Malding can see the about Asmongold. Casual, that is a secret admirer. Come on, bro. Stop playing with him, gang. Yeah. Matter of fact, I added it to the jump while we were sitting there. Where's my one? Oh no, it's here. Hold on. Yeah, I'll just put it to y'all like this. Here's the final thing to conjecture for this. For that segment. Yeah. Yeah. So for Hasan, Asmon, yeah. That pretty much surmises it. So anyway, the part about the attack, of course, Hasan, we know, like, truthfully, and I don't even know which part to go on in first. with the denying the foot counterattack. But even sideboarding that, of course, he's going to be on the whataboutism tip and be like, yes, bring up Israel, and his boy like, oh yes, this is happening because Israel exists and things such like that. Like we know that this is going to be, especially the political diversionary tactics, the strat that he goes to every time. He's going to be bringing up the conflict, bringing up Israel, and of course trying to somehow tie it back to him. Like it's annoying. This is a separate thing, Hasan. Obviously, it's an anti-Semitic attack, but yeah, as far as we know, there has been no official connection to Israel or anything like that. So obviously, Hasan, can you focus the political commentary onto the matter that is actually happening at hand, for real, for real? He said, obviously, it was a bad thing that the attack happened, but can you be a little bit more insightful? Please. A little bit more critical thinking, Hasan. Just a little bit. Yeah, we know how that goes. And then as far as, was there another part with Hasan? Hold on. Yeah, no, the attack, hold on. Oh yeah, no, that part was funny. Yo, going through the 5 things with the sun. But yeah, nah, seriously though. And oh yeah, and there was a part about Asmongold talking about his chat. Yeah, obviously we know with the pathetic rightful subhuman colors, the G boys. Yeah, it is just nuclear to say the least in Assange chat. Obviously with these heads, they are extremely radical. Definitely extremist, absolutely crazy, and the shit that they're pushing, not good. But where did they get it from? Their Godzetic king. That being Hasan. Because why? His political ideologies, rhetoric, and opinions, absolutely fucking batshit crazy. Yeah, don't have those. Absolutely not. But yes, I'm sure if you've been watching, you know that. You better know that. Anyway, let's keep going on. Yeah, that part with Sneeko was funny. Funny enough, again, like I keep saying, if I'm agreeing with Sneeko, yeah, you must really be a fucking troglodyte. But again, this is Hasan we're talking about, so yeah, duh. Let's see here. Where's the part about Frogan? I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, Frogan again. Girly, girly, girly pop. 120 on them nails. When you need to pay rent. When you got a lawsuit going on. The priorities, again, are not looking good. Let's fix that up, hon. Fix it up immediately. But honestly, I don't give a shit if you do or not. Because you put yourself in this fuck situation. All 3 of you did. Oh, and the snark mods, but yeah, those, jeez, fuck them. I don't even feel like talking about them. We're waiting for the next last vid. Anyway, oh yeah, and then Pokimane. Yeah, why is Pokimane telling me that she needs like a thing that washes her body and all that shit? I don't need to hear this from Pokimane. You know who wants to hear this from her though? Yes, tier 3s to tier 5s, and I'm not one of those bulls, but she will infinitely be farming the shit out of those bulls, and it's sad works for not only her, but for them, because, jeez, if I had to make content fucking for those type of heads, bro, bad optics, and then if you had to be one of those, not even have to be, if you are one of those bulls where you're just giving all of your fucking money, literally every dollar from your paycheck to some random girly pop streamer that doesn't fucking know you, little bro, and never will, you're fucked. You are. In multiple ways. Legitimately. Yeah. But, oh no, y'all know the daily slops truly are the mixy and messiest. That's why they're sloppy. Sloppy! And y'all already know, of course, we're gonna be on the daily slops tomorrow. We be every single time. So, shout out love of one of our, again, glorious slop kings, Le Pegasus, Diabolical as always. And I'll be catching you on the flip, baby. Peace.
you